Bonjour.
Buongiorno.
Oh, that's it. That's hello too?
Yeah, it's good morning.
This is definitely the intro.
Welcome to the Joe and Keara Show, with discussions on the latest news in the ever-changing real estate market. Here are your hosts, Joe and Keara.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 2, the Joe and Keara Show. Buongiorno.
Bonjour.
That's French. That's Italian.
Hola.
She's leaving to go to France for another vacation somewhere. We have a lot to go over on this episode. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good facts that we're going to be hitting people with. And then we're going to take a normal break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to do Trash or Cash. Trash or Cash you're going to do.
All right, let's start.
All right. So Keller Williams does family reunion once a year.
Kumbaya.
Yes, where all the agents go a certain place. They went to Vegas this year, and they have different speakers, and they put out all statistics for the year and different ways to get business and everything else. And they came out, and we're going to be showing the slides on the show of all different
We thought these
marketing
stats were
ideas.
interesting.
Yeah. So one of the first things was where buyers found the home that they purchased. 52% of the people found it on the internet.
As of 2023.
As of 2023, last year's stats.
Which is crazy.
That was 52%. Only, it wasn't even a dot found it in a newspaper advertisement or in a magazine.
Wow, that's kind of sad.
So if you're an agent and you're thinking about advertising your listings, don't do it. Really doesn't work. They got
For the stats.
Yeah. The other way they found how to buy the house was from another real estate agent. This guy right here.
So that means if you were a
28%.
buyer in 2023, you found basically half of the population of people who bought found it from the internet.
That's
So
right.
that would be Zillow, Realtor.com, whatever website. And then the other percentage
28% was from
was
a real estate
agents.
agent. 6% came from a home builder or actually their agent themselves. It's another, and you could
Small
switch
percentage.
the slide. Another one was, and
Friend or
this
family.
one was where, you know what? Value of a website features. This is if you have a website, what people are really looking for on that website. So if you're building a website, the most important thing
like
is
if you're a brokerage.
if you're a brokerage firm, if you are building your own website as a real estate agent, the detailed property information is the most important thing that people look for. 80% of people, when they're going onto a website, are looking for the property information, the photos, the floor plans. Believe it or not, the things that people really don't care about is virtual listing appointments. They don't care about booking that way, or virtual open houses.
Yeah.
They don't want to do that. That's only 26%.
That makes sense because I feel like at least now we're still not at that stage yet where you're relying on a feel of a house. You still want to go and see it. But
Yeah.
the main thing is I want to give a shout out, and I don't usually do this, but Compass, their website has extremely accurate data, and Zillow is so popular, but they never have accurate property tax information. So if
Sure.
you're a buyer and you're relying on Zillow to calculate your monthly payment, you should be going to your loan officer or whoever's doing your mortgage to give you an accurate monthly payment, because Zillow does not give accurate property tax and
That's
they
true.
don't give accurate insurance quotes. So if you're looking to have a good understanding of what you're going into from a monthly payment standpoint, go speak to your loan officer.
Speak to your loan officer. That's a very good point, actually. A lot of firms don't have tax information on there when you're searching for a house.
Yeah.
And that bothers me.
And it's not accurate.
No. Another topic they brought up is what buyers want from their agent. And 50% of the people said that help finding the right home to purchase was 50% of the people. Believe it or not, a very small percentage was help determine what buyers can afford, what they could afford. They already know, help find and arrange financing. A lot of those agents, a lot of those buyers already have somebody who's looking for someone to finance. If they don't, then what they normally do is call Keara.
Right.
And teach the buyer about the neighborhood. They don't really care about that either. Only 3% of the people cared about that.
Right.
But the majority of the people really wanted to know, just find the right home to purchase. That was really it.
Yeah, this stat to me is basically saying that you a lot of people, like, they don't know what they want, and I think the guidance of the realtor, they actually help narrow down, like, do you want this type of kitchen layout? Do you not? So I think you need an agent because you say you know what you want, but I think the agent's really the one that helps you kind of understand the style and what you
100%.
want in your house.
How buyers found their agent. This is very important. If you are a real estate agent, pay attention to this.
Yeah.
43% of buyers found their agent from a referral.
Which is
A friend, a neighbor, a relative.
this is the biggest thing that I feel like so many people focus on, like buying online leads or buying, which I think they work. But if you're a new agent or even a new loan officer, my advice is always you should be hyper focusing on your sphere, because if you go to buy a house, I'm listening to someone that's in my circle that had a really good experience. I'm going to take their advice and I'm going to use it. So anytime I get anything, if I'm looking for something new or any type of service, I do ask my friends and my family first, and I typically go with their referrals.
Referrals is very important.
Yeah.
That's why if you're an agent and you have to use, like you said, your sphere of influence. But
Yeah.
that was 43%. 13% actually used an agent that they previously used to buy or sell a house, which
I feel
makes
like
sense.
is low though.
Um,
Like you would think they would call like
unless they had
I
a bad
guess,
experience for
yeah.
whatever reason. But only 1% of buyers found their agent from walking in or calling an office. So when you see, and you're a real estate agent, you're thinking about going to an office and they're like, oh, we'll give you leads of the people that walk in and call up. Guess what? It ain't happening. You're not getting any business.
Yeah.
So next one is that I think was also pretty important was most important factors for buying a house. For most important factors for buyers.
About their, we're saying about their agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Experience was 21%. They want somebody who knows what they're doing. 19% was being honest and trustworthy. Reputation was 15% of that.
Yeah.
Friend or family member accounted for 12%. The least two things on there was active in a community. I guess they don't really care if you join any boards of the community. An association with a company. In other words, if you worked for Century 21, they don't really care. They just want to know that you're a professional, you know what you're doing, and you have their best interests at heart. To me, that's very important too. You're selling yourself.
Yeah,
that's what that says.
That's what that stat is saying. Like so many agents, I feel like they focus on like, oh my God, I need to be with this company. I need to be with this team. Like at the end of the day, like they care about the value that you're bringing to them and how you're making them feel. And it sounds cheesy, but like you need to brand yourself and bring value, and they're going to want to work with you. They don't care what company you're with.
Yeah.
I mean, even myself, like our company is still considered, I'm using like air quotes, but like we're still considered a startup. But when I show them the value that I'm bringing a client for their mortgage, they don't care if it's Chase, Wells Fargo. Like as long as you're giving them a good service, that's what they want.
Yeah. The last one that I want to touch on again was the house sellers found their agent. This is really the last topic. Was like we said, was by referral, a friend.
Right.
Direct mailing. To me, and I never liked doing the mailings anyway. People throw that stuff away.
What's the percentage on that?
1% was a direct mail, newsletter, flyers. If someone visited an open house and they met an agent there, you have a 3% chance there. Referred to through an employee or relocation company is only really like 1%.
Yeah.
You have to know that agent.
Yeah, it's literally a friend, neighbor, relative.
It's really, this business is based on really, that's why working that whole, all your friends, your family members, even though they know you're in the industry, just to keep putting content out there and keep being in front of them.
Yeah.
And they know, okay, this person's a real estate agent, it's a good friend of mine. You're going to trust that person more if it comes through somebody else anyway. And you also know as an agent, you're going to go above and beyond for that person.
Right.
Because you don't want to have any hard feelings with a family friend, you screwed up a relationship.
Exactly. Even going off of this, I go to the same nail salon every like 2 to 3 weeks. And when I first started going there from the beginning, the owner would always give me like money, like, and I never asked for it, but I was always going there so consistently. She started giving me like these little $5 coupons. And then she eventually asked me to give her a review. She was very like pushy, but in a good way.
Yeah.
So then I finally started pushing back at her. I'm like, Donna, when are you going to start giving me some business? Like, I'm giving you reviews. I'm promoting your nail salon. She actually gave me a stack of flyers when I first moved into my new building and was like, can you give out my flyers in the lobby of your building and I'll give a discount for anyone that comes from your building. I did it for her. A couple months later, I actually went there and she was like, I have someone that works here that actually needs a mortgage. So it's like, she does, like, just from going there and consistently being there with her, like, she started to like understand what I do for work. Like, I would always come in and even when I'm getting my nails done, I take phone calls.
Mhm.
So she finally gave me a referral. And it's like, she could have called up anyone on a website, but it's just like, the main thing is referrals come from who you're interacting with, I feel like, day to day.
That's right.
That's really what it is.
Always keep your name out there.
Yeah.
We're going to touch on mortgages for a second. So what would you like to go over with that?
The spring is, we always say it's cooking.
It's cooking.
But it really is starting to cook. And we're adding a lot of flame.
Mhm.
Is that a word?
Sure.
Is that a phrase?
Now it is.
We're adding flame.
Just made it up. It's good.
We're adding flame. No, but as usual, if you're getting ready to purchase, start getting your ducks in a row. What does that mean? If you're a buyer, you want to make sure your credit is in good standing. How do you do that? You make sure that you're keeping your credit card spending to a minimum. The biggest thing with credit cards is credit utilization. So if you have a $10,000 Amex card and that's your limit, you don't want to be at $9,950 every month because you're at the almost like the highest portion of that utilization. You want to keep your credit card spending to a minimum.
Under 30%, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say actually closer to 10% to be the most optimal, but keep it low. Keep paying your bills on time. You don't want to be financing new furniture or new cars as you're looking to make a purchase. If your lease is about to expire, I would personally recommend extending it if you're about to get a mortgage. I would not try to finance a new lease in the middle of getting a pre-approval or submitting offers. But that's the main thing. Make sure that you're continuing to work, that you're in good standing with your employer, and that's it.
One thing I want to touch on before we take a break is for the last few months, I've been building up. I'm not just an agent just in New York. I'm licensed in New York, but I've been building up nationwide, worldwide, a team here of agents.
Referrals. Right?
Of referrals and agents that are working now with me on a team. So if you are looking to move to a different state, I have you covered. If you're in a different state watching this and you're looking to move to New York, you can call me. I work with all different agents all over the place, and I built a really solid team here. And in the upcoming shows, we're going to be having different agents on
from talk about different markets.
Yeah, from different parts of the country to talk about their business, how they grew it, and also to talk about any listings that they have in all different areas. It's funny because I'm speaking to agents throughout the country, and all the markets are so different.
Yeah.
Some people
even
are
closing,
on fire.
closing
some
timelines.
Closed. Closing timelines are different. Everything's different.
Yeah.
So I'm working with military relocation as well. If they're in the military, I can help you with that. If you come into any of the bases around here in New York, I can set you up with that. So we're going to take a break. Commercial from OK-Botanicals.com. We have another
Shout out.
giveaway, yes, of 600 milligrams of CBD gummies on the giveaway. And we'll be back in 2 and 2. We are back. Part 2. That was our commercial from OK-Botanicals.com. CBD gummies at its finest.
Slay.
We are going to do a topic now called trash or cash. You have to trash it or you got to cash it.
You're going first?
We'll go 1-on-1.
Oh.
Go ahead. You go first. Okay. We are rolling.
No, you go.
Me go first?
Yeah.
All of them?
Okay, we're going to go back and forth?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Start.
Doritos or Fritos?
Doritos. Avi.
I'm a big Fritos guy.
You
That's why.
always bring. You brought this up in the past.
I know, because I want you to say Fritos, but you're not going to. All right, go ahead. I got much better ones than that. I just wanted to start with that.
Walmart or Stop and Shop?
Walmart or Stop and Shop? That's two
Wait,
opposite.
they don't compare actually.
No. You meant Walmart.
Okay,
or Target.
Walmart or Target. That's
Target
fine.
by far. It doesn't even. But then I'm not even going to Target.
I love Wally World.
Really?
Low key.
Yeah.
I have Walmart Plus.
What's that?
It's a subscription.
You go to Walmart that much?
No, like I have it because they deliver for free all your groceries.
Yeah, because they're trying to get rid of all the crap that's in there. That's why they're delivering
Oh,
it for
stop.
free.
And they don't charge you, and it's really fast. So sometimes I'll order stuff at 11 o'clock at night, and it's there by 10 o'clock the next morning.
Wow.
Target's not doing that shit.
I don't do that either.
Okay, next.
Movie or a TV show? If you have to watch something like all day long, do you want to watch movies all day long or a good TV show like you binge watch it?
A good series, TV show.
I'm going with that too. So many good TV shows out there I could mention, but that's next segment.
If you're at a diner and you had to pick over easy or scrambled eggs.
Over easy.
Ooh, me too.
Over easy.
But scrambled eggs at home.
What the hell was that?
But if it was my bracelet.
Oh.
But if I'm at a diner, I like over easy. With like steak. But not
I
steak
have
at a
never
diner.
had that.
Steak and eggs?
I have never had steak and eggs. Never had that.
Really
Ranch or a cape?
good.
This is a two-part question. Actually, four-part. Ranch or a cape? You know my answer.
I kind of like a ranch too.
Me too. Ranch or Russian?
What?
Ranch or Russian?
What is Russian?
Dressing. This is a segment I
Oh,
did.
this is a separate question.
This is all I'm going in a row now.
That was a good one.
I know, just wait.
Ew, neither but ranch if I had to.
Oh, no. You got to go Russian.
Blech.
Ivan Drago or Mr. T? See how I went Russian? Ivan Drago or Mr. T?
Who the flip are those people?
You got to be friggin' kidding me right now. Miss Rocky. Mr. T or Ivan Drago, the big Russian guy that you didn't watch Rockies.
Wow.
So I'm going to go Mr. T. Next question, tea or coffee?
Oh, give me a break. Coffee.
Me too. Okay, you can go now.
Kindle or paperback?
Kindle.
Oh,
I do Audible.
I was so freaking bullish on you coming back with paperback.
I just told you all I do is Audible every night. I read
Audible.
books. Audible.
Wow,
I just told you I do
just
Audible.
shocked me.
I have listened to 50 books in the last 6 months. My brain.
I'm like that too, but I listen to a lot of podcasts. But if I'm reading a book, I want to like.
See, no, I do it at night when I go to sleep and I listen to the book. But if it's a really book, then I'm screwed because I stay up.
Okay.
Garage or basement?
Like you can only have one or the other.
That's trash or cash.
Oh, snappy.
I know. I got my answer.
I feel like basement.
You know my answer.
What's yours?
You
Basement.
think why?
For your bar.
That's right. That's my answer.
Wow.
Basement for the bar.
What's the name of your bar? Joe's Tavern?
Joe's Offside Tavern.
Wow. Slay.
Yes.
Okay, this was in the news recently.
Is this more trash or cash?
This is kind of ish.
Okay, because I got more.
It's kind of a yes or no question,
Okay.
but it's a topic in the
All right.
news.
Let's go.
They even brought it up today on Capitol Hill. They had a Fed meeting, and they brought it up in the meeting. So, would you spend $18 on a cookie?
No, you know I wouldn't. That's not an option.
So why? So my question is to the audience: would you spend $18 on a cookie?
How big is the cookie?
I don't know what
That's a pretty big
I don't
thing.
know who's selling it. It came from somewhere, but they literally brought it up in the Fed meeting today. Why is anyone selling a cookie for $18?
Why would they bring that up?
Unless
in the Fed
there's
meeting?
literal, like that cookie's giving me superpowers. Like, why are you selling a cookie for $18?
Is the cookie really big? Go ahead.
Can I answer why?
Peanut gallery.
Same way people buy Lululemon pants for $100. The branding behind it.
But you could wear Lululemon leggings multiple times.
Well, maybe it's a big cookie. You could have. Maybe it's a real. Maybe the cookie's the size of this
Maybe
desk.
there's gold
in the cookie,
like drippings on it or
Oh.
something.
Maybe it's got that stuff that I can't think of the word again.
Truffle
Truffle.
on a cookie.
I don't know, for $18.
All right, keep going.
Maid or a butler? So you have Alice Brady from the Brady Bunch, who's the maid, or you have Benson.
That's a good one.
Would you rather have a maid or a butler?
Does the butler
A maid or a butler?
Does the butler cook?
No, that's the maid.
Okay, maid. That's
See-
my answer.
So, but think about that though, because a butler could do all your errands, drives you around. You could go out drinking again like you always do, and not have to worry about drinking and driving.
I don't even drink anymore.
I know. So maid or butler? If I had to pick one, that's a tough
Butler?
one.
Oh my god.
No, I think I would go with a maid.
I don't know.
Does your laundry, cooks,
Yeah.
right?
I don't wanna
How
do
nice would
any
it be
of
just to
that.
sit in bed and be like, food's ready.
Yeah. And I don't want to do my laundry.
Right.
And I don't want to clean the kitchen. That's
So,
annoying.
Alice Brady, the Brady Bunch
Okay.
was right.
Um
Hmm.
This is not trash or cash.
Okay.
Actually it is.
Mm.
Jeff Koons dogs.
What the hell? Jeff Koons or dogs?
Okay, no, Jeff, it's an artist.
Okay.
So that dog
Yeah.
is a fake one,
Yeah.
but the real Jeff Koons dogs are like these animal-like little, what are they called? Not a statue.
Statues?
It's like
Balloons? Sculptures?
yeah, sculptures
Mm-hmm.
that people have in their house.
Right.
So trash or cash?
Trash.
Oh,
I am not. I'm
That's
not into like
crazy.
paying ridiculous money to have a
I feel like I'm
sculpture
going to
in my
become into
house.
art now.
Are you really?
This
In
is-
France when you go?
Yeah.
Okay. Paulie D or Mike the Situation?
Mike the situation because I listened to an interview from one of Pauly D's his ex-girlfriends
I heard that same thing.
and
She trashed
the
him.
shit that she was saying
I know, but
about
she's crazy.
him.
That's Aubrey O'Day.
No, but how is she crazy if all of what she was
Because
saying
first
is
of all,
true?
right now she's doing OnlyFans. She's
So?
also been with every single rap star in the world. She's also
I think
had multiple issues.
I
with
think everything
everybody.
she said was probably true.
You're talking about Aubrey O'Day. She thinks she's a singer. She's crazy, batshit, out of her mind.
No, I think what she was saying is true.
No, I
Did
thought
you listen
so
to the interview? No, you
Yes, I
didn't.
did.
You did not.
I did too.
Who was the interview with?
That was with that guy.
No, it was with Alex
No,
Cooper.
no.
You didn't watch it.
No, I didn't. No, but I remember that interview. I do. I
You didn't watch
remember
it.
her. I do. I remember that, and I remember that girl. Because I thought she was very pretty. Now she looks like she's a mess. By the way.
Next question.
I just saw an interview with her yesterday, so I started following her. Now she's got an OnlyFans page. She's doing the same thing that what's her name is doing. Carmen Electra's got an OnlyFans page. The girl from
these
the
girlies,
Sopranos.
these girlies are making money.
Yeah, the girl from The Sopranos, Adriana. She's got an OnlyFans page. These girls are like just pimping themselves out over there.
OnlyFans
So,
is crazy, but if you're gonna make money, do you
I'll have an OnlyFans page next week.
slay?
Um,
Sell your toes.
What are we giving away? Yeah, what are we giving away? OK-Botanicals for? You had a question that we wanted to come up with. What we were giving away 600.
Well, out of all
milligrams.
those, what was your favorite question,
that I asked you,
or any of them?
I think maid or butler.
Yeah,
Maid or butler is a good one.
yeah. So if you respond down below, maid or butler,
On Instagram, YouTube,
you can
we'll
win
take anywhere. But you have to like, comment, or subscribe below. You win 600. Can you hold that again? You get 600 milligrams of OK-Botanicals.com
Slay.
CBD gummies, 40 milligrams per gummy. No, something like that. 20 milligrams per gummy. I don't know. There's a lot of gummies.
Doesn't even know the product.
Yeah, it's
Anyways,
it's
maid
my
or butler.
product.
If you answer, if you comment, we'll pick someone from the comment section, and you can win.
You'll win. We'll send it to you. Free everything. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe below, please. Next week, next show, we're having a guest that we're going to be doing a Zoom with from a different state, a real estate agent who's got an unbelievable business.
You can learn about an out-of-state market.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. So we will see you guys in a couple weeks and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.